So hey guys, I am aware right now I look pretty much bald, but I have got my hair and it is in like a little bun thing because it's slightly wet still and it just looked a bit crazy. So yeah, today I am doing the makeup in reverse tag, something along the lines of that. And I don't know who started this. I think she's called Emily Canham, I think that's how you say it. She did it. I don't know who started it, so I'm not gonna credit anyone. But yeah, it's been kind of going around and I just thought it was like the most hilarious tag I have seen in a while. I wasn't really into the whole like 100 layers of this, 100 layers of that, but this one I thought was quite funny. So I am going to attempt to do every step of my makeup, but in reverse. And it's gonna look horrendous, but it's gonna be quite funny. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. So this weird light thing has just developed from the window over there and it's probably gonna get worse throughout the video, but we're gonna go with it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply my lipstick. I'm gonna be using the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade 4 Soft Spoken, my favourite lip product at the moment, and I'm gonna put it on, nothing else. This just like takes a couple seconds, and it kind of dries down to a more matte finish, but it's just so easy to apply because it's so liquidy and you can kind of wipe it and change it, and it doesn't like, sometimes if you wipe a liquid lipstick, it's like already stained the skin, like you can kind of mold it quite easily. So next thing is a mascara, and I'm using this MUA Nourish and Care Volume Eye Define mascara. I quite like this mascara, it was quite cheap and there's nothing wrong with it, it's quite good. So yeah, I'm going to apply this before I apply my foundation, before I apply anything else. Okay, so mascara's done. This is actually a very wet formula, so I don't think this was the best decision. So I'm going to have to let it dry before I move on because I feel like otherwise it's going to smudge and go everywhere when I try and put eyeshadow on. Okay, so I've actually laid out every product in front of me in the order I would like, so I'm gonna just work my way across them because I just couldn't figure it out. They were all in like this tub and I was just like, I don't know in what order. So if you're gonna do this tag, I recommend just laying everything out in front of you. I did actually write down the steps in a notepad, but I left it upstairs, so that's no use to me. So yes, now I'm gonna use some eyeshadow. I'm gonna start off with this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow pigment thing in the shade Amber Rush. I swear these don't exist anymore. I went into Boots or Superdrug or something the other day. Superdrug it was. I was looking for these and I could not find them anywhere. I don't know if they just weren't in the store, but it was a pretty big L'Oreal stand. This is when I wasn't even looking at L'Oreal. I'm pretty sure I was looking at L'Oreal, and I just couldn't find them anywhere, but this is a really pretty kind of rose gold shade. And I love it, but I don't know how it's going to look with this look we're going for. This feels so weird to be putting it on. Like normally I would put eye primer on, I would normally put some other eyeshadow on before I put this on. I'm just going to put it on like the outer half. I suppose it doesn't even matter what my eyeshadow looks like because I'm going to put eye primer over it anyway and it's going to look... In fact, I would normally put concealer on my eyelids as well, so I'm probably going to end up putting concealer over it as well. Next up, I'm just going to do some more eyeshadow using the MUA Undress Me 2 palette. No matter what I do, it's going to look bad, isn't it? So I'm just going to take the third shade along, Shy, and just going to put that... I thought there was a mirror there, then I was like, can't see. Just going to put it on. I've never even done this makeup before, so I don't even know if this is going to look good. Like, even if we pretended that it looked good. And then I'm going to take the matte shade, which is called Lavish. I think it's called Lavish. Yeah, it's called Lavish. On a Sigma E40, which is new to me. I only got this like last week. I can't even remember when I got it. Just gonna put that in my crease. I'm not gonna bother making this look really nice. I'm just gonna do sort of like a half-hearted attempt. Okay, that'll do because I don't have it in me to try really hard on doing eye makeup and then destroy it. I feel like I physically can't do that, but it's time to destroy it. MUA Pro Base Eye Primer. So I'm gonna put this on my finger because I don't want to ruin the brush, and then put it on my eye, although I would normally just like dab it on my eyelids, but I just don't want to ruin it because it's actually not a bad product. This feels, I just got a lipstick on my finger. This feels so wrong. Why? Why did I do this to myself? And the mascara and everything. Oh my god. Well, at least you can say everything's blended now. Can't even tell I put any eyeshadow on, like at all. Next is eyebrows. So I'm going to use my Freedom Brow Pomade. Wait, what do I normally, no, I comb them through after. Do you know what, I comb them through before and after, so we're just going to do both. It's really hard to just think about like even like individual steps doing it backwards. Okay, brows are done. They actually went on really quickly. I don't know why. Maybe because I wasn't faffing around with my foundation. Okay, next up, this is where it gets a bit messed up because I'm going to put highlighter on. But I haven't put any foundation on or anything, and I'm going to use the Freedom Pro Highlight in the shade Diffused. I've totally broken this packaging, so I don't use this very often, but I thought today I'd give it a go. Because I thought actually I need something that might show through my foundation, so I'm going to put quite a lot on. Like so. Next up I'm going to use some blush, and I actually picked up the wrong blush anyway, but this is the Natural Collection blush in Sweet Cheeks. This is a lot darker than I had intended, but it has to be done. I'm going to try and go quite lightly because this is very pigmented. Trouble I have with blush is that I go really light-handed, and then I'm like, I can't see it, and then I stab it in and then I ruin it and go from not having enough to having too much. Okay, so it doesn't look terrible at the moment. My eyes look a bit weird, and I think there's some like fallout down here, but it doesn't look like bad. Like, I think if I went into town, no one would look at me like, what's wrong with you? So it's a pro, I suppose. Now, bronzer. I'm going to use the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer with the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush. This is going to be interesting. Nothing's sticking very well to my face because it's like I would normally have like foundation on and stuff to get it to adhere to. Like, I can hardly see the bronzer. I just don't think it's sticking to my face. Matt has just woken up and it is 11:30 in the morning. What a true student he is. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with bronzer, even though you can pretty much not see it. Brow powder, Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is going to go weird, but it's got to be done. Goodbye highlight. Trying to apply stuff around lipstick's weird. So I normally do everything and obviously do my lipstick last, so to have it on just makes everything really hard. I'd normally go with my eyelids as well, to be fair. So I'm going to do that. Okay, next I would actually put this yellow powder under my eyes because I set the under eye bit with yellow powder because I normally have loads of concealer under my eyes. We haven't got that on yet, have we? Next, concealer. This is where it all really falls apart. Because I look okay right now, like I don't look crazy, like apart from this weird light, I would happily go out looking like this. This is just like no makeup, not no makeup, but you know what I mean, no foundation day. So let's conceal. I just realised this is gonna like mess up this bit on the top, isn't it? Putting it on top of powder and stuff. I'd normally do it down my nose, on my chin, everywhere I've already put highlight. Great. And I'm gonna blend. And of course it's not blending well because I've already got powder on and other products. So of course it's like sticking to bits and looking weird because I normally put this over foundation as well, so I've not got like super high coverage bags under my eyes and then the rest of my skin looking Am I doing this to myself? Why did I think this was a good idea? Next up, we're going to use foundation, and this is actually, I just bought a new version. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I just bought a new version because I normally use shade 115 and it's too dark for me, so I bought shade 110, which is actually like a touch too light for me, but it will do. So are you now ready to completely blanket out everything? And I normally put foundation over my lips as well, but I can't, and I'm not going to because I think I would look utterly ridiculous, and I don't want to because I'll ruin the brush and then I'll have to wash my brush. I'll have to wash my brush anyway. Why did I bring my good brushes? Why didn't I bring my bad brushes? Okay. Okay. Foundation on. And it has definitely covered all of the hard work I did putting on my blush and my highlight. You can still see the highlight through it. I am quite impressed. Oh, and that's that beam of light. But I can't see any bronzer or any blush really. But that highlight is going through, not down the nose because I've put concealer and thingy on. But yeah, the next step, primer. So this primer applies a bit weirdly at the best of times. It's the Bourjois Happy Light Matte Base Serum. And so I really don't think it's going to apply very well over a full face of makeup. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just moved everything. Oh yeah, I have no foundation on in the centre of my face anymore. It has just removed all of it. It's now all over my hands. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you in and show you guys the finished makeup in reverse look. So I don't know if you can see, but there is no makeup around here because as I went like that, all of the foundation just moved. And I have a nice line around here where where I kind of blended it and stopped. And some nice lines here. The eyes don't look like there's anything going on because the primer was slightly tinted, so it covered everything. Although there is like a slight shimmer in the primer from where I from where the the eyeshadow was. The eyebrows still actually look fine. Lips still look fine. This lighting, oh my god. Mascara looks fine. Oh here we go, got a nice line there. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you want to like actually look normal, but I wouldn't not go out wearing this, if you know what I mean. I don't look as bad as I thought I was gonna look. I don't think it looks great, but I don't look crazy. Maybe I should have used some more pigmented products. I don't know. I just don't feel like a lot of it stuck to my face very well, so then when I put the foundation on, it just didn't. I don't know. So yeah, this is what I look like doing my makeup in reverse. If you've done this video, please let me know down below because I'd love to watch some more of these. And yeah, this is a bit of a fun one for you guys. Bye! Now to wipe it all